Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start of your day, whatever time it may be. And in this video, I'm gonna be attempting to fix the clutch in my 1999 Mustang GT with only 10 cents. Now, if you guys are unaware, I have a ridiculous clutch rattle.
Hey, my clutch is chattering like crazy right now. Oh my God.
For me personally, it doesn't really bother me too much, but I do know driving around in the videos, it can get kind of annoying. The car theoretically does everything, and I mean everything I need it to do. I've still been beating on it. I've still been racing it. The only issue I really have with the clutch is trying to downshift, you know, from 5th to 4th to 3rd. I usually get some 3rd gear lockout, so I have to kind of put the car back in the 4th, back in the 5th, and kind of do it all over again real quick. It's a little bit inconvenient, but at the same time, the clutch isn't slipping, and the car is still running pretty hard. But I'm gonna try to go ahead and adjust the cable using the dime method. So if you guys enjoy the video, and if you guys have this problem as well, and it helps, and hopefully fixes it for literally 10 cents, feel free to drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, and turn those post notifications. Let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. All right, let me go ahead and pop the hood in here right now so I can kind of show you guys exactly what we're gonna do with the little dime method. Honestly, do I think it's gonna work? No, but if it does, if it at least stops it from rattling when it's not like in the lower gears like 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, I'm gonna consider this a massive W, honestly. Because right now it does. And for me personally, it ain't that big of a deal, but actually, let me go ahead and check this thing out real quick because I drove the car for a little bit and yeah, it's pretty much like there ain't really nothing in there. There's like a little condensation because I drove the car when it was raining and then I didn't drive it since then. But I mean, so far, actually, I'm not gonna say nothing. Knock on plastic in that fake ass fender, but we're gonna take a look at this firewall adjuster. I'm gonna have to get my phone real quick. I'm probably gonna have to open up the garage just to get some light in here. But as you can see here, it is quite literally like jammed up on there. We're supposed to have like a dime clearance, so obviously something ain't right. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to adjust this, and literally you're gonna try to fit a dime in between here. Obviously it's not going in there right now. It is literally like, hope you guys can see it the best of your ability. It's like plated to plate right there, dude. It's wall in there. So we'll try to do this dime method and see if it works. If any of you guys have actually tried this and it works, I mean, let me know down in the comment section, because hopefully it works for me, but in all reality, I really don't think it's gonna work. I'm gonna get some more light in here so you guys can kind of see exactly what's going on. But it's actually pretty nice outside. The weather is so fake out here in Texas. Like, they say it's gonna be cold one day and then it actually isn't. So right now it's kind of loosening up. Oh man, last time I messed with an adjustable clutch cable, it literally like snapped the next like couple days. So actually I think it was the same day, so I hope it doesn't do that again. But this thing was like balls to the wall. It might look like I'm tightening it, but I'm really fucking not. So like that thing is like really loose right now. So let me get my dime. Quite literally, we're gonna try to fix this with a dime. I'm gonna put my dime in there, and then I'm gonna do the opposite, just tighten it and just give a dime's length. This here how it works. So you literally just put a dime right here. I hope this works. And you kind of just tighten it. Well, actually, hold on. This ain't gonna work. I'm just gonna tighten it a little bit. And then just kind of like spot check it. Can I slide that in there? Yeah, I can. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I can't slide the dyno in there now. Oh man, kind of hard to do it at the same time and kind of hold the camera or the GoPro, but it's now a dime length. So let's see if it actually did something. I'm gonna have to go ahead. Let's fill out the clutch pedal. I really do hope this works, y'all, because I will literally have fixed this thing for like 10 cents. Like I said, as long as it literally just works and it doesn't rattle, like when the car is, let's say like second, third gear, you know, hell, I'll even say if it rattles in fourth, whatever, because I don't cruise this car in fourth gear anyway. I mean, the clutch actually feels a lot better. Oh my gosh. It's actually, I think this for real worked. I'm not even kidding. I think this for real worked, because this thing would be flopping like crazy. I think this for real worked, y'all. I'm not kidding. I think this for real worked. Now, in all reality, now I kind of want to get a whole new clutch cable because it's been like that for so long. And at the same time, I'm not, hold on, y'all. Let me go ahead and power this up. I have the Ford Performance adjustable clutch cable. If this doesn't work, like I said, I don't think it will, but it looks like it did. I'm putting a non-adjustable cable in here, but let me go ahead and start this car up. It's like not really rattling. We gonna find out. It doesn't, it's not shaking as much. Well, it is, but it's not shaking as much as it used to. I think this might have worked. See if it's gonna work. I don't know though. All right, so we are on the road right now. I still hear the rattle a little bit. Pretty much the same how it was before. You can kind of hear it slightly in fifth gear, but it really wasn't that bad. Again, like, it personally does not bother me too much, but I know in video some guys are like tweaking out about the rattle. So I want to see if that dime trick would work. I'm gonna downshift right now. Now normally I would get a lockout if I tried to go. I'm gonna try to get up to 60 and downshift. If I can go to 60 and downshift, that'd be good. The third gear. Yeah, nah, it's not having it. They didn't work. I got the lockout. Watch, it'll work right now. Yeah. If I try to go the third gear off rip before putting it back in the fifth, it doesn't work. And there goes the rattle. Damn. And that guy's driving that vet and smoking a cigarette at the same time. It's not rattling as bad as it was, so it did work a little bit, which is kind of telling me that it's not the cable. It's not the cable. The cable is not bound up. Honestly, I think it could be like the clutch fork could be rattling around and hitting, you know, and hitting something, because I looked online and people said that that was an issue if the clutch was installed, you know, not correctly, or if not all the components were replaced, because oh yeah, it's real bad right now. Ooh, it's real bad right now, or it was, because I know there's some folks when they'll do a clutch job, they'll just get the clutch only. They won't replace the throwout bearing, they won't replace the fork. I mean, you're supposed to replace clutch on that car, I replaced every component. So something like this, you know, would not happen, but you know, not everybody does that. You know, they just buy the one part. Hell, it could be the same flywheel that was on here previously before the new clutch was put in. So something definitely was half-assed. Ooh, this is real bad, man. In the clutch department. I'm gonna pull up to a spot and pull over. I'm actually gonna go ahead and readjust the cable to where it was before, because I don't really like the way the car drives right now, as far as like the feel. The rattle, I can deal with the rattle. The rattle that's not the big deal. I care about like kind of how the clutch feels, because the weird thing about it is, even though this thing rattles and you know, I get that third gear lockout, the clutch doesn't slip. And once you actually get it in the third gear and, you know, shifting at high RPMs, it's perfectly fine. Like, it literally feels better than my last car, even with the rattle. That's what I don't understand. Like, so I don't think it's a clutch issue, thinking about it now. It might be just like the fork is like, you know, rattling around, because in all reality, like, the car, it still does what it's supposed to do. I mean, I don't have any slip, and it pulls hard as hell. It's just, it has that rattle and that third gear lockout. Which that lockout is kind of concerning. It kind of does make me think that it could be a clutch or a cable issue. But for the most part, I'm in fourth gear right now. It's quiet in fourth gear. Before, it would be rattling like crazy in this gear. You know, going into fifth, you know, it starts to rattle. And then, you know, once I get around, look, once I get around 2,000 RPM, it stops. But under 2K, it's rattling. This car is so weird. Look, as soon as I go under 2,000, it starts to rattle. But look, gone. I don't understand this thing. This car is so weird, bro. It's so weird. Oh my god. And then it goes bye-bye. So under 2K, it's really chatty. Really chatty. To be honest, it could be just a twin disc thing. Nah, but it's definitely not like that. It's definitely not a twin disc thing. I refuse to believe this is just a twin disc thing, man. That'd be... And then idle it. And then idle it's like real crazy.
need to go do. No bullshit, I'm not even kidding, but oh man, I need to get me a C5, dude. That's what I need to get. But I've been shifted. I always end up doing that when I drive like the 350. They go back into here. I always end up shifting this car. I know it's crazy because a lot of people will be tweaking about like the cable clutches and about how they can't stand them. But honestly, like going from hydraulic to cable, back and forth, you know, a couple times a week. I mean, I don't really mind the cable clutch at all. Like for a car like this, I kind of like the cable clutch. It fits the aesthetic. Old car, you know, old clutch-driven technology. Car needs to get washed. Well, last time I took it out, it was raining. If it didn't have the cams and the Procharger, you probably could hear that clutch rattling from the outside pretty bad, but y'all good. All right, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I tried. Hopefully you guys have more luck with the dime trick, the 10-cent trick, man. In all reality, I'm just gonna tough it out. I mean, I don't mind the rattle at all. And to be honest with you, I'm trying to go ahead and boost to 350 because I know for a fact if I go ahead and adjust the clutch, you know, it's just one of those things that while you're in there, you know, do some other shit. You know, I just drive this car like literally as a daily driver right now. If it was like the 3rd to 4th gear issue, then obviously this would have been fixed. But considering the fact that the car still does what it's supposed to do, you know, knocking the plastic in this interior, I'm just gonna leave it alone and just, you know, tough it out. So hope you guys understand. I think you guys will, because I mean it still does what it's supposed to do. I've been beating on this car, I've been racing this car with this issue, and you know, I've had, you know, no clutch failure yet, knocking on, you know, the plastic in here. So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.